I love it when my friends make me think. Sometimes it's a little bit more painful than others because I'm not very smart. But recently our friend Tyler over at My Retro Life, which again, I'm not so smart. Dude, is that a takeoff of My So-Called Life? Let me know, my friend, because I know you're going to watch this. I'm going to tag you in this. So he recently posted that people are getting out of hand with complaining about modern video game prices. Let me give you a look. So earlier today, Tyler posted this hot take: there's absolutely nothing wrong with the price of games today. This Toys R Us flyer from '94 reflects the cost of games back then. Adjusted for inflation, Donkey Kong Country would have roughly cost $130 today. And he's not wrong. When you adjust for inflation, like you see, Donkey Kong Country is $60, Illusion of Gaia is $70, Tetris 2 $49.99, NBA Jam $64.99, Super Game Boy for only $60, Street Fighter 2 for $69.99, Super Metroid $59.59 for Punch-Out, so on and so on and so forth. You can get the system for $129, which is a hell of a deal. But there's more to it than this. So I'm going to start by saying I respect the daylights out of Tyler. He is a great guy. We have very similar backgrounds in a lot of different ways. And I don't think he's entirely incorrect, but he's not entirely right either. So here's the thing, looking back in the day, paying $50, $60 for Star Wars Episode 1 Racer or Mario Kart 64, we did that. And we were pretty complaining about doing it back then. But now that when you look at modern games, and I'm going to stick with Nintendo for the most part, like Super Mario Odyssey, $59.99, amazing game, so much gameplay here, it justifies the cost. Ratchet & Clank on the PlayStation 5, A Rift Apart, wonderful game, $60 to $70 if you're going to buy that thing. And at first I'm like, man, this is way too much. And then I bought it and I played it. I'm like, I love this game. It's worth every single penny. Where I take issue with it, and I think many others do, is when you're doing re-releases of the same game over and over again and charging first line pricing. Like Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, I mean, this was on the Wii U. This should not be a $60 game. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening should not be a $60 game. The one that I think has got most people up in arms recently is this one here. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD should not be a $60 game. Now, I did buy it. I got it on super duper sale and discount, and it is fantastic. But I think for a re-release of a remaster of an HD they've done so much to this just to justify the cost that I think this is where people take exception and feel like they're getting gouged. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments, and make sure you check out Tyler over at My Retro Life.